man. This shit is a breeze. Man, come on with this. Man, double flawless. Fatality? I don't mind if I do. Man, come on, man. I done won another one, man. It's simple, man. It's like Street Fighter, 8 stars. This ain't nothing. Oh, you want fireball? Oh shit. Get over here, man. Oh god. Sometimes it depresses me how good I am, man. Oh well. Greatness is just like this. Alright, here we go. No eyes. Uh-oh. Come on with this. Alright, I can already feel what he's gonna do. Oh, uppercut. Toasty. Shh. Man, I got him, man. Come on now. Okay. Alright, here we go. My name is Joker. I'm bad like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Uppercut. There you go. Uppercut. Come on, man. That's too simple. Too simple. Come on. All right, one more gonna hurt. I ain't gonna die on this game. Man, come on. You almost hit me. Ah, psych. Come on, man. This is too simple. All right, here we go.
What the fuck?
All right, one more, and I'm gonna let him hit me a couple times just so I can sort of feel what it's like to be mortal. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna put the controller down. I'm gonna pick it back up. He still couldn't even hit me, man. It's ridiculous. Whew, man. God. Double flawless. Fatality. It's ridiculous, man. Come on. I beat this game like I beat the Geek, man.
Oh.
What? Whoa, hey.
All right. Well, if it isn't the Jerker talking about how great he is. Is that your score?
Of course it is, man.
Man, you're like the Lord and God of all video games.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not a tattoo on my chest, man. I've been saying that for years.
Man, you're destroying them.
I'm destroying them.
You are crushing them.
I'm crushing them like Megadeth crush them.
You are annihilating them.
I am annihilating them, man. Mortal Kombat Annihilation, you know, it had to happen sooner or later. You know, the first film did something that no video game movie had done before, and really hasn't done since. It appeased the video game fans. It took everything that they loved about the game, and it presented it as is. And even with a PG-13 rating, no fan was left wanting. No fan was in the theater chanting ABACABB, which of course is the blood code for Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis. You guys probably didn't know that. I knew that on Lord God of all video games, so don't worry about it. But even I liked it. So I was real excited when the sequel came out, and the tagline, "Destroy all expectations," it pretty much says it all, because after seeing the first one and liking it, I expected this one to be good, and well, that expectation was destroyed. Very quickly, I might add. We all remember how the last one ended, of course. The 4 heroes coming back into town. Everyone's happy and celebrating. But all of a sudden, Shao Kahn pops out of the sky and he says, "Your puny planet belongs to me." And Highlander's standing there with the electricity and he's like, "I don't think so." And they'll break out their hero pose. And Mortal Kombat comes across the screen and the lights come up and the movie's over. Well, this one picks up exactly where the last one left off. Shao Kahn finally lands on Earth. A lot smaller and a lot less intimidating. But he's got his D-list rogues gallery with him. And right away, he kills off the most popular character from the first film. Set your watch. 6 minutes and 10 seconds into this movie. He grabs Johnny Cage by the neck and BAM! Kills him. Kills him off right then. No fight, no fatality. It's simple. Broken neck. Fuck you, you're gone, you're dead. From then on, he proceeds to shit all over the plot and point of the first movie, which of course was Liu Kang defeating Shang Tsung to win the Mortal Kombat tournament and protect Earthrealm for one more generation. Well, now Shao Kahn's on Earthrealm to try to take it over. And when you ask how this can happen, hey Raiden, how can this happen? Oh, Shao Kahn must be cheating. Well, how can the Elder Gods allow this? Oh, must not know. After that second, everyone should have just gotten up and walked out of the theater, but it was only 10 minutes in. We all saw our characters up there, and we still had hope, we still had expectations for this film, but destroy all expectations. So like I said, Shao Kahn's here to take over Earth, and it's going to take about 6 days, but good for him, he's got his generals with him, his rogues gallery, and it goes a little something like this. We have Ermac, you remember Ermac, right? No you don't. Rain, also lame. We have Mataro, we have Shiva, and we have Sindel. And I began to notice a trend when I was seeing all these characters. All of them, besides being really bad, were from Mortal Kombat 3 and not Mortal Kombat 2. Which got me thinking, what was wrong with Mortal Kombat 2? The first film was mainly Mortal Kombat 1. It dipped its toe into 2 a little bit with Johnny Cage's friendship and Katana and young Shang Tsung and things like that. They were all necessary and they were all forgiven. This one just says, well, fuck 2, we'll just go straight to 3. And since Part 2 is pretty much known as the most beloved and most popular game in the franchise, I don't know, I figure you might want to make a movie out of it, but I'm no director. So anyway, Shao Kahn stands up and he tells the general, he goes, "Annihilator," which is something Shao Kahn would never say, and Raiden has to split the group up Lord of the Rings style, and he says, "Sonya Blade, go find Jax, because we'll probably need his help, maybe. And Liu Kang, Katana, go find Nightwolf, because you're going to need his help to defeat Shao Kahn. And let me just stop right there, because Nightwolf has never been needed to help defeat anybody ever." But that's video game critique, not movie critique, so I'll just skip right past it. Sonya Blade's part, she finds Jax, and surprise, surprise, he has metal arms, like the Jax in Mortal Kombat 3. And he fights Cyrax, a character from Mortal Kombat 3, which also kind of confused me because Cyrax was a good robot in Mortal Kombat 3. That's like making Liu Kang a villain in these films. Anyway, neither here nor there. Sonya Blade goes on to fight Melina, and Jax goes on to fight another giant stone monster that was apparently from Mortal Kombat somewhere along the lines. It actually wasn't. I'm just being sarcastic. They must have just figured out all the other characters suck, so they just got rid of them. And that pretty much wraps up their storyline until the very end. Liu Kang and Katana, well, they fight Smoke. Not Ninja Smoke from Mortal Kombat 2, Cyborg Smoke from Mortal Kombat 3. The fight's lame. You'll actually notice that all the fights are actually pretty lame. And then we're finally teased with something. We finally get to see something that all of us have been waiting for. Sub-Zero and Scorpion. We're finally going to get to see the fight of the 2 ninjas that everyone loves. Probably the 2 most popular characters in the video games. In the first film we had Kano and Sonya, and everyone liked it. So now this one is going to be double that. Well, what we're treated to is a 5-minute wireworks fight. Doesn't end with a fatality, doesn't end with a pit. Not even ends with a babality. It ends with Scorpion grabbing Katana and jumping into a wormhole and going, "Suckers!" and leaving Sub-Zero with his thumb up his ass, and Liu Kang now has to go find Nightwolf on his own. So, he finds Nightwolf. Nightwolf then tells him, well, if you want to defeat Shao Kahn, you got to use your animality. And let me just stop right there for a second. Animalities were one of the worst parts of Mortal Kombat 3. I'm not going to say it was the worst, but it was pretty up there. So to take a bad part from a bad video game and make it an important part of a sequel to a movie that everyone liked, probably not the best plan. So anyway, Liu Kang has to conquer these tests to get his animality, which of course he doesn't do, but he gets his animality anyway. And we all remember his animality was that of a dragon. Well, you keep that in mind. Now that he's got his animality, he has to go save his woman, Katana, where we're getting another tease. We get Baraka. And Baraka was probably the most welcomed addition to the Mortal Kombat roster come Part 2. Everyone liked him. He looked cool. He had blades coming out of his arms. He had razor sharp teeth. He looked like a fucking demon, man. Everyone liked fighting with him. His fatalities were even cool. Well, the Baraka in this film, try to pay attention to this because he is gone after about 3 minutes. Spoiler. Looks like a midget, wearing a football helmet, wearing a Baraka mask. Like I said, don't worry about it too much because he is dead in 3 minutes. So, there's all the fights. We have a special appearance by Jade and, like I said, Nightwolf and Melina, and just so they can just throw those names out there, just so people can go, oh, remember them? We fought as them. Or, hey, oh, I always hated fighting against that guy. Well, the only person that really wasn't satisfied was me. So, final fight time. Boss fight. We have this main event card coming up. We have Jax versus Motaro. Ugh. Sonya Blade versus Ermac, which for some reason splits off into Noob Saibot. I didn't ask. I didn't write any letters. I just sat back and watched it. We had Kitana fighting Sindel, which was just all bad. And we had Liu Kang versus Shao Kahn. Well, after those other lame-ass fights are out of the way, and they all learn their lessons, and Jax realizes he doesn't need his metal arms if he just has his inner strength and his belief in himself, and Sonya Blade finally asks for help, and Kitana realizes that her mother's love and her love together will break whatever curse Shao Kahn has on... don't worry about it. No one cares. The Liu Kang Shao Kahn fight. Well, it's time for the animalities. And you're waiting to see, okay, it's going to be Liu Kang the Dragon versus Shao Kahn's animality, which Shao Kahn never had an animality, so you're kind of wondering what the hell you're going to get. And you get Liu Kang turning into a gargoyle, not a dragon, and you have Shao Kahn turning into a Hydra. They fight for about 2 minutes as their animalities. Shao Kahn throws his ass off the side of a building. And they both turn back into mortals. Which also made me wonder, well, I guess the animalities weren't that important then, were they? So now that they're back to humans, they have to settle this mano-a-mano Mortal Kombat style. From then on, the fight goes to about 2 minutes. Ending with Liu Kang not doing a fatality, not doing a bicycle kick, not doing a flying kick or a fireball. With all the stuff he did in the last film, he spin wheel kicks him. Shao Kahn lands on some steps, passes out, and he's dead. The end. World saved. He didn't even turn to stone and explode like in the second game. This movie, from, like I said, 6 minutes and 10 seconds in, tested everything about my love as a Mortal Kombat fan. Besides my knowledge, which is vast and ever-reaching. It tested my strength to sit there in the chair and not throw it at the screen. It tested my patience to finally realize, well, okay, Johnny Cage is going to come back. He's going to come back. No, he's not coming back. Okay. Well, I'll wait long enough. There'll be a real good fight then. It'll make it all worth it. It'll take it all worth it. It tested everything I loved about Mortal Kombat. It tested everything except something I'm going to test right now. It didn't test my might.
Test your might.